Hi everyone, this is Miss Lovelace, your librarian, and today I am going to go over this Padlet that I created for all of you. So today we're going to be going over some of the AASL standards for learners, and what we're going to focus on mainly today is engaging. So as you can see on here, we have it states that learners use valid information and reasoned conclusions to make ethical decisions in the creation of knowledge. So basically what we're doing is we're taking information and we're deciding what we're going to do with that information, what we do ethically with it, okay? How we're going to use it in a way that is appropriate according to fair use and copyright, okay? The ways that we're going to do this is one, ethically using and reproducing other people's work, meaning that how are we taking other people's information and then using it for our benefit? Are we doing this ethically? Are we doing this following copyright law? Those kinds of things. Two, acknowledging authorship and demonstrating respect for the intellectual property of others. Basically, not using things as our own works, but recognizing who created that work and then showing respect for it by using it in the proper way. And then three, including elements in personal knowledge products that allow others to credit content appropriately. So we're going to learn about how do we credit these things? How do we show that we're following copyright, okay? So as you're discovering and exploring the Padlet today, I want you to think about these two questions. Have you ever had an experience when someone didn't give you credit for your creative work? Okay? For instance, if you created something, have you ever had a time when someone didn't give you the credit you deserve, that they didn't recognize that you created that? And what would you want people to do if they wanted to use your creative work? Perhaps a song or something else you wrote or a picture you took. If you created a product, how would you want other people to use that product? Okay? So, like I mentioned today, we're going to be learning about copyright. We're going to be learning about fair use, using things in an ethical way. As you can see, first we have a video up here about the 4 factors of fair use, okay? Diving more into this from Common Sense. It's a great video explaining things. We also have a nice infographic over here explaining what is the difference between copyright, free speech, and fair use. So as you can see, when you click on it, it gives you the definitions of each part, and it even shows you how to use each thing, okay? Now, looking here, we also have 10 things you should know about copyrights. We have another infographic, okay? Breaking down all the different things, what it protects, what it doesn't protect, how it doesn't cover everything, okay? And then we also have a website here called Copyright Kids website, where it's a resource that you can explore more of, telling you what is copyright, some questions, how you can register your own works, gives you a little quiz, all sorts of things, okay? All right, we also have a nice flow chart over here, again, breaking down copyright. If you click on it, it should make the image a little bigger. Let's see, view full pose. There we go. There we go. Okay, so basically telling how to break it down, how does the copyright work, and again, you can explore these resources yourself, okay? I also have some more videos for you. We have sharing media legally and ethically, how you can take other creative works, finding them, using them without restrictions and still following copyright law. How we can, if we're using a copyright work, how we can include it in our own creations. Another video there. We also have right here this, if you happen to be working on something in one of your own classes and you're not sure about whether or not you're able to use it, you can fill out this template here. And basically it's a letter that's already built for you. You would put the author's email, you would put your email, this is permission requests, right? Okay, so this is an email template that you can use, where you're a student at, what your project is that you're working on. Okay, it says some of the material on your site would be very helpful for my report. I would like to include the following items. Okay, and then you're explaining again how you would not be selling any of it. You would be giving all the credit and asking for permission. Okay, so if there is a project that you need to work on, this would be an easy way to ask permission and be able to send it to whoever you need. Okay. Also on our Padlet, if you are working on a project and you need some pictures, we have some resources of free stock photos. You can click on this, and if there's any photos that you want to find, you can type in, search through them, and these are all images that you can use without having to worry about the copyright. You can also use photos for class website. It does the same thing. And then lastly, we have some more videos, creators and consumers of media online, how we consume the information and how can we find the media online. And then I also included a little fun article about PETA, animals rights organization, how they were fighting for the copyright laws for a monkey to have ownership of his own selfies. Okay, I thought that y'all would find that interesting. Okay, again, as you're exploring this, I want you to be thinking about how would you feel if your creative work was being used by others? How would you want them? And then also thinking about how can we give credit to other people for their creative work, and how can we show that respect to other people's intellectual property. Okay, really this whole Padlet is about copyright, being able to give people credit for their creative work and their intellectual property, and how we can use it appropriately. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.